How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. It's Terraform, it's Tuesday, we're getting back into it. Last we left off, we were in the shit. We are in a tight spot and no mistake. The party is not only split, but one half is in danger of drowning, the other half, and buried alive. The other half is currently going toe to toe with a dragon rider and his dragon. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the long shot table, and today I'm very excited to be bringing this episode to you guys and being on stream with these wonderful yahoos and scallywags. Real quick, if you would like to join our community, you can head over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We've got memes, we've got the bingo, campaign related bingo. Sorry, my brain's already in the fight and I forgot to like mentally prep myself for the announcements. But if you want to get caught up on our 3 weekly streamed campaigns, you can head over to the YouTube.
Sorry, I thought it was muted.
See, that makes it even better. And if you would like to support me personally, you can head over to the Patreon and check out the Insta. We do chop these into short form. Big shout out to Annie, our mod, for cranking out hilarity from these episodes. And most importantly, we have the amazing sponsor, Modern Artifice. They make phenomenal dice, and if you use the code LONGSHOT, you can get 10% off, and a little bit of a cut goes into my pocket as well. And we're gearing up for a giveaway coming down the pipeline. Yeah, next time you guys see me, I will be either in LA or in Hawaii, so gear up for some more of that. But we are doing some one shots across December during our break, which we do take. We let all of the primary casts and myself get a little bit of a breather as the halfway point of the season. For now, though, let's go to the cast. Taylor and Tracy, take it away.
Oh, I was reading my bingo card. Hi, everyone. I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I am the writer and the game master of LARP Heinefall. Check us out at heinefall.com. It's really awesome. I don't know, there's gonna be some cool videos coming out soon about it that I'm very excited for that will tell you so much more about it. I play Robin. Robin is stuck and scared and worried, possibly drowning, possibly getting buried alive, following a golden ball in hopes that it gets her to safety for some reason, even though it screams when she holds it. Just, her choices don't make sense, neither does the situation. I'm gonna pass it off to Shane.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shane Whalley, and for once, there is something new in my life. Yeah, I had a birthday. That's how it's going. It wasn't. I actually did a lot of stuff going on. But yes, that's it. I've aged.
Happy birthday.
Yay!
Happy birthday, friendo.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so sad I wasn't here last week. I believe I've caught up, so there is that. But I'm playing Sika, the Caller to the Road Bard, the Luminen, who is apparently drowning. So, trying to learn some lore, but things had to go igniting, fighting stuff. So, yeah. You can find me everywhere on the internet. Fred's Shane Whalley. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Muted. Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. I'm playing Zito Barbera, the Path of the Knuckle Sandwich Barbarian. I am fighting the worst person ever. You know what? If I die, I die. You're not entertained.
Oh.
I'm currently on tour. I just got to Nashville. I did my show at Nashville already, but I have a show tomorrow night in Huntsville, Alabama. And then I get to fly home for like 10 whole days before then going back on tour in Florida. So if you're in Huntsville, Alabama tomorrow night or Florida next month.
Let's get into this. Saltwater hurts. Over time, in the same way that if you were to take a sip of Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper, we tend to forget about this. If you just keep it in your mouth, eventually it starts to hurt. Salt water has a very similar effect. It's in your eyes, the various cuts and scrapes that you've gone and gotten to. It's weird, right? People forget it hurts.
I didn't enjoy that at all.
The salt water stinging your eyes as Apple, Sika, and Robin scurry themselves with Loch Ness Toke down into the bowels of this strange ruined city. After discovering what may very well have been the portal, the Weirway, missing, the frame alone left, you find yourselves slowly filling up with salt water. The entrance that you came down into this area is now bent down with rubble and ice from the dragon that Zito is currently in combat with the rider. Grammar, Jeff. For now, you're holding your breath. You're scrounging around. There's no light. There's a bit of a current to your surprise.
I thought we opened the other door, like we dived down and then we opened the secondary one and then it went whoosh.
And the water is pulling you down into it.
Oh, okay, got it. I don't like that.
Let's get dex checks from the both of y'all and Locke.
Oh no. Oh, that's fire. Don't grab the fire. I got a wonderful, marvelous, beautiful nat 1.
Oh no.
At least I get something on my bingo card. I don't even have nat 1 on my bingo card.
I was muted, but it said I failed as well.
What'd you get?
A 4.
Oh no.
We're drowning together.
No. This is already going down the toilet.
Oh no.
Interesting. Okay. Crap. You are both battered and bruised as the current surprisingly picks up. Robin, were you holding the golden eye, or is it just kind of lost amongst this muck?
I don't remember. I dropped it to see where it would go, and it took us over to the door, and then we opened the door. I don't remember if I said I picked it up, or if I following where it was going.
Yeah, I think you went in after it, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately,
whatever works in my favor right now is what I did.
Well, I got some news for you.
I don't remember if I picked it up.
Okay, I'm gonna say that it is lost.
Oh!
And
Swim crab.
as you
Fetch.
the little rust monster.
Go, Rusty.
As the party is moving down this area, it's not so much that you're landing on things because of the large amount of water, it's that you're smashing up against stuff on the way down. The two of you and Locke, who also failed his dexterity saving throw, which is wild, take 16 points of we're gonna say slashing damage.
That's okay. That's okay.
The two of you land on some kind of not structure, some kind of artificial structure of a kind. You're not exactly sure what it is. It might be like a statue or something like that. But Robin, right in the ribs, just you find yourself abruptly stopping and getting just U-shaped as the water continues to pour past you, just for Sika to clap in right next to you and against you. And the two of you are bent, and the water continues to rush on through for a time, and then suddenly oxygen. But you have to face downward because the water's still pouring down around your head. But you've got that quick little breaths, and you're coughing because you're still getting some of that salt water on the way through. And then it's again as the water begins to fill past your head. Make
Oh my
perception
gosh.
checks, the both of you. But you get that brief breath.
Eight.
Okay.
Goodbye to you too, Dice.
15.
15? Okay. Robin,
Yeah.
there is a golden hand of a statue.
Okay.
And you are here.
Ah.
You are in the crook of that thumb. The both of you are, and you kind of just barely register this massive golden hand that you are attached to, and now floating somewhat away from as the place continues to fill up with water. Sika, you notice a pocket where the water has risen and risen and risen, and a little pocket of oxygen is formed in a brief cavity, if you will, in the stone.
Okay. Sika is going to try. How close is she? Like, is she in?
Real quick. She's right next to you, but
Okay.
you also have with you that massive stone cube you removed from the archive above, and it is heavy.
Uh-oh.
How wide is it?
We're gonna say about 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet.
Okay.
Am I able to see like the face of the statue looking around in the water?
You follow the arm. It's very dark in here, but you have, if I remember correctly, superior dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us do, yeah.
Both of you do? Excellent. So yes, you see the half face. Purposefully frozen in this kind of melting, swooping expression, and the other side looks to be smiling.
Is there the golden ball go into that one's eye socket?
You can't tell from here. Thank you, zombie. You begin swimming around. Okay.
And you can go back to Shanks. It's gonna probably take me a minute to swim.
Okay. Hopefully, she'll be able to hear me through the water going past us. And stuff. And the air, and it's like there is like loudly. There is a pocket right up there. We must go to get there. Yeah, okay.
You trying to swim? You trying to swim upwards, Sika?
I
To this pocket?
yeah.
Okay. Well, make a strength check, because you are weighed down by this heavy stone.
18.
18.
Nice. It's got those legs from dancing.
I'm holding on to the heart of the Lord.
These boots were made for kicking. Powerful single arm strokes and just kicking for all you're worth. You manage to fight your way for what feels like an eternity towards that gentle shimmer of the water reflecting in this cavity, and you break through, and it's just that little bit of your face manages to get through, and you get that breath before sinking down again and climbing back up. And the issue that you quickly find is that while you do have access to oxygen for a time here, you don't see anything you can hold on to, and so you're having to just kick and swim in place, and this stone just feels heavier and heavier and heavier.
Can I see how deep this room is?
Yeah, it's about 100 feet.
Okay. Ha! Okay, and is Robin with me?
Let's go to Robin.
I'm looking at I'm swimming to the face.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look at the face, and then I will meet you up there. Okie dokie.
You swim to the face, and you're able to quickly pull yourself along the statue, and you find locked in place, floating where the melted part is, where the eye would be. You see the golden eye.
I'm gonna rag.
You grab a hold of it through the cloth, and you pull on it, and you're pulled forward.
No!
And go ahead and make a strength check. For this, I'll allow athletics as you kind of put your feet up against the side of the head of this statue. Really put your whole body into this pull.
My strength and athletics are the same. +0. 9.
9. You do not manage to pry this thing free from its
Guidance
seemingly...
has a vocal component.
Vocal components do work underwater.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. I did check after last week's episode.
How am I doing on breath? Can I guidance and try again?
You can guidance and try again. You're okay on breath for now.
Okay. I want the thing. 4.
We just
7.
started, Juliana. 7?
Yeah. All right. Let's back up. I'm not able to get it at all.
No. Afraid not. But you manage to get some air, and you find the similar thing that Sika has found, where you got to keep swimming. You look around, and it's just kind of smooth, faceted stone all along this ceiling.
I found that weird glowy eyeball thing, and it's stuck, and I can't get it. It's just floating there, but it's stuck.
I have an idea. Take both our water skins and fill them with air.
Dumps out water skin.
Not bad, not bad.
Perfect. So we have the water skins and everything. It's deep, and he's gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, give him guidance.
Awesome. So it's like, I believe you'll be able to get the eye, but I'm gonna do something dangerous.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
You see exactly below where I am. Get your eye and meet me there.
So as you are talking, you say, "Get your eye and meet me there," and you look down towards the reflecting water because you're above the water. You see movement.
No!
Ah!
Something large through the water that is shimmering and reflecting.
Okay, so there's some. Okay. Something's there. Okay, I want to do a quick check to see my surroundings, to see how close the walls are, to where, if there's any archways, if there's anything that we can get into near us.
Okay.
Even if it's underwater, we have to hold our breath.
Okay. So you hold your breath and go underwater. Make a perception check. Robin, are you swimming down? You can also make a perception check if you would like.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on the two of us.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that.
Stealthy swimming is just really discreet
it's like
about
a dark. There's a dark shadow, like the fog and stuff seeps into the water, and so there's just this inky cloud that will surround us as we move about.
24. Perception.
Okay.
Can I make perception too, or am I busy casting that?
You may. We're not in combat. We're not in a turn rotation.
What is with my rolls? 8, but my passive perception is.
You made an active perception check.
I know.
Otherwise, all my perceptions would be 19. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Somebody give me something good. Okay, you will be the dice for tonight. You suck. Oh, jail.
Just put it real close to the fire just to make a point.
Sit it with
not in it.
Sit it with a nat 20. I'm like, this is what you should be doing.
They're all waited to die now. They're all waited to nat ones.
So, what's moving around down here is a very similar golem to the one you saw when you were leaving the city of Pardon.
Okay.
Which means here there be lava tubes.
Oh, way out.
Here there be tunnels.
Okay.
But you see it walk as it slowly, it is dwarfed by the golden statue. Posture check, thank you. And you see it slowly walking past, and it slowly goes up to one of these kind of enclaves, these kind of nooks and crannies that are all throughout. And you see it reach its long arm into one of these holes and start rooting around. Finding nothing, it moves on to another hole and starts rooting around in there.
Looking for us.
Lord,
You
Okay,
also note the small little rust monster that's with you.
I was just gonna ask. Yeah, how's Rusty?
Rusty kind of. He's gonna start swimming towards the golem, which is made of metal.
Oh, just because I can eat it.
Grab it! I'm grabbing Rusty! I'm grabbing Rusty!
I hate that you made the block 2.5 feet. Right. Wait.
I
don't know
feel
if
like Cedo.
I think something out of the box here. Okay, no, okay. Okay.
Funny.
Sit still.
Are you gonna try and get the eye again?
Yeah, absolutely. We're swimming down. If
Okay.
Sika's going down, I'm going
Can
back.
you help me carry this as we go together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing.
The two of you grab a hold of it and allow it to
Whee!
drop the two of you down until you get down to this statue and you have to begin kicking and swimming again.
Okay.
It's tough. It's heavy. It's a whole ass block of stone.
Right. So when we get there and there's the thumb, can I help hold, like, stabilize it while I'm on the thumb and keep my position so that I'm using its weight to stay there, you know, like lock it in place so that I don't drop it and I'm still nearby for her? Okay, I like to do that.
You kind of angle it. As you do, the golem becomes aware of y'all's presence, and he looks almost dismissive at first, and then he sees the cube. It sees the cube, and
Why?
emotionlessly begins plodding its way. It's
No.
on the bottom. It's not swimming, so it's
Okay.
under you guys, and it's just kind of looking up. And then, to your horror, it grabs a hold of the hip of the golden, or the knee of the golden statue, and begins slowly pulling itself up.
I totally did not understand how tall the statue was.
Golden
I thought
statue
we were
big.
How big's this golem? It's its
The
hip
root-
already.
The golem is a large-sized creature. This statue is easily gargantuan. This is a 100-foot room. This is a big old room, full of water.
Okay.
Also, you guys lost track of Locke.
He can turn into a tree. He'll be fine.
He has so much drowning-related trauma now.
It's experienced.
Question.
Okay.
Question for magic, in a sense, to understand how this works. Since we're in water, if I use the spell levitate, does that stop me from having to have, like, to swim?
I think it would.
Yeah.
That's kind of big brain.
Cool.
Do fish swim or do fish fly through water?
They
um,
have wings.
okay. Cool.
I love this.
I am going to use levitation on myself,
Okay.
but so it's a species trait. Like, yeah.
Okay. Immediately. Now you're just carrying a heavy cube.
I am now successful.
But you do see the golem with its singular bright red eye crawling up this golden statue towards the party. Robin.
I am. Oh. I just don't want to be near the golem. I'm gonna go away from the golem and hide so it doesn't see me.
Begin moving up, and as you move away from the statue, it dispassionately goes down to the floor again and starts walking along the bottom, looking up at you, kind of just keeping up with you.
I have bigger thoughts now because I'm good.
Robin. You're holding your breath. You don't have to hold on to the stone anymore, so you're swimming free. You get to the eye.
Another do wrap around, really get my feet in, and just
Okay.
What do I add for bardic inspiration?
It's a D8.
D8.
And then if you are doing Arcana, History, or one other thing, you get advantage.
Yay! I rolled an 18 plus a 5 plus 0. So math.
You rolled an 18
Strong.
plus 5 plus 0, 18 plus 5, 23.
Arcana, History, Nature, Religion.
I realized I was muted, but
Yeah.
You're good. Get your whole self wrapped around this thing and you coil up, and from the core of you, legs burning as you push against the statue, you pry it free and you out into the darkness of the water. And you are free of it. Immediately you're slowed down from your kick as it's trying to return to its place, and now you're having to swim against that.
No. God. Ah. Okay.
The two of you.
Where's looking around? Where did Sika go?
The two of you. Yeah, he's I think going back up to the air pocket.
Just to get some more air, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're having to swim, and I think you can like grab onto Sika.
We float in place!
Yay!
Sika, you're actively having to levitate forward just to stay level as the weight of the stone and the pull of the eye and of that Robin's holding on to.
Okay. So we're getting air. So okay. What next? We need to get out of here. Did you see any way out, or?
If that thing is here, then there have to be the lava tubes, so we can maybe try and find a tube to like go through.
Okay.
Well, we'd have to go faster than that, so we'd have to swim fast. It's kind of slow.
In my 24 perception, did I see anything that would simulate this lava tube area?
There are various nooks, crannies, and holes. You make a history check to determine where the golem came from.
17.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
You're able to see where the golem came from. That's probably your best bet, but there are a myriad of other options.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know this now. I'm coming back here. There's a lot of stuff I need to say, but if we get out of here fast, we're coming back.
Okay.
Robin.
Are there any like hexagonal type holes around? Maybe a big one where like a mama rusty would be, or more baby rusties, and I can just unleash the rusties.
Yes, but you're not sure exactly where they would be. How would you go about attracting them all from their various little nooks and crannies?
I would probably like take out the like 1,000 or whatever, 900 something left that I have of the little
Ball bearings?
bearings. And I'd like swim circles, kind of like how whales do when they're trying to like get all of the chum into the center. And I would like swim circles and drop so the metal is kind of falling by around the sides of the cavern and the wall, so it can draw out any of these into it, so that can.
As this place was not previously completely sunken in water, there's a lot of debris and dust that's floating around and all sorts of nonsense floating around the water. And as you drop all of the little plinks of these ball bearings, it makes these little tunnels and all the floaty, dusty bits. And as the golem gets under Sika and grabs onto the wall and starts trying to climb up, you see all of these little blue little lobstery boys, all these little blue crappy boys that all kind of look up. And as Sika, you look down and watch this golem slowly clambering up to you. It reaches up and you see a claw grab onto its arm. And it looks,
Mama Rusty!
as the two eye stalks, as this big purple rust monster kind of and it immediately boom, like a piston, bang, and the two of them begin fighting each other as all the little ones begin like swimming towards it and latching on and
Okay, we while they're fighting, we gotta go. I think I saw a place. Just let's go. Let's go. Hold your breath.
and you begin hauling ass.
Yeah, trying to get to that door that the history check that we do.
Okay, so you pass through there, and you're swimming in the darkness, and you're swimming, and you're moving, and you feel like you're getting to that halfway point where either you could continue, but it's going to take the other half to potentially swim back to that air pocket. So it comes down to a gamble.
Even with our
as you take that breath, what's it going to be?
I want to keep going.
Okay. With a levitation, you begin shooting yourself through this dark hallway that continues to twist and turn. Zito.
We'll drown in your fight. It's okay.
Zito, you have been in combat. You've been trading some blows with this guy, and now you vaguely register, because you're on your 5th level of rage, you register that the goblin has just taken a serious blow, has fallen, and is at roughly 1 HP, cracked and scattered along the chips of ice and rubble that have been piled down into this hole as the water continues to sift down the sides. You hear the crunch and crack of ice as it comes into contact with the salt water, and churning, just churning of the rubble around you. Zito, you have stepped up. You are looking down the stairs a little bit at this guy. As Holic Thorn, you watch as his wounds heal.
He has one of the mouth crystal things.
Okay. In Zito's mind right now,
Okay.
he has fear, but it's not a fear of death, nor is it a fear of Holic goddamn Thorn. Zito's fear is that he is doomed and or destined to always be exactly the thing that he was made into, which is just a killer. And ever since he came to this plane of existence, it's literally just been kill. And one of the reasons that he never got promoted above where he is because he would lose himself so much in battle that he would forget about the other soldiers in his platoon.
Mm.
And there were many times where he would finish fighting and look around, and it was just everybody on the battlefield was gone.
It was just you.
And Zito wants to kill Holickthorn, but more than he wants to kill Holick, he wants to kill his old self. So I would like to jump down to Kazric.
Okay.
But before I do, I want to look at Holick and I want to say, your insignificance knows no bounds. You haven't even begun to register on the radar of things I care about. However, I'm in 5th rage, and the only thing I can speak in is grunts. So it actually just kind of looks like I look down at Kazric, I look up at him, and I go, and then I jump.
Okay. I believe that's going to be an attack of opportunity. Which I don't think lands with an 18. Let me check your
That
AC.
hits.
That hits? Okay.
My AC is 16 right now. I'm hasted. Wait, no, I'm hasted.
Yep.
Does that affect?
I don't think so. Let me check.
I also don't know.
+2 to AC. Your speed is doubled. You gain a +2 to AC. You have advantage on dex save throws and gains additional action on each of your turns. Can be used to take the attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. One weapon attack only.
I guess I could just disengage then with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You disengage. He swings wildly at you. You do note...
But I would like it to be like in a fun way, where I go to jump and he swings and I bite the blade and spit it back out at him.
That doesn't sound like disengage. Though I do love the idea. He goes, "Look at you. Barely more than a beast. Is this your prowess? Lack of any sense of control, even amongst yourself? I could almost make use of someone like that if you weren't so fucking pathetic." Is that the end of your turn?
I mean, I want to try to get Kazric out of here. I guess the
Scoop him up.
the teleportation circle.
Buried in rubble. That you were standing on top of now. Also, you don't know how to use the teleportation circle. Yeah, it sounds like up. Sounds like you gotta
I
go
don't know how to
through
do
Holick.
anything really. I'm just gonna.
There is a loud splash, and the sounds of a dragon and something else, something bird-like. You caught a brief glimpse of it before as they are tearing into each other above, and that splash catches you guys as a large wave of salt water splashes down into the area.
What are my options here?
I think you gotta go through Holic. You can try climbing.
Oh, I can't use my hands.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of options.
I would have to pick up Kazric with wrap my arms around him.
So how do you get even attack Holic at this point?
Yeah, I mean, okay. So I'll grab as well as I can, grab Kazric with both arms, and then just try to sprint past.
Okay, that's re-entering.
Disengage lasts the whole turn?
Okay.
Maybe?
The issue is it's a very narrow
have never
staircase.
had to deal with this situation.
It's a very narrow staircase that he's on.
Can I shoulder check him?
Shove?
You can try.
I want to get Kazric out, and if I need to shoulder check this piece of shit from a narrow staircase.
You've disengaged and you've picked him up.
Yeah.
I don't think you can shove. I think you're
Okay,
I think you're out of stuff to do. So you won't be able to move through his body.
Is it not just rough or difficult terrain?
No, there's pretty strict rules about moving through someone's space of occupants.
I think it's just difficult terrain.
I don't even know how to Google this.
Moving through D&D, moving through enemy's space.
For your disengage, it does last the rest of your turn, and it says you can move away from enemies freely without taking damage.
Okay. Normally you are unable to move through a hostile creature's space. However, if the creature is 2 sizes larger than you, or if your creature is 2 sizes smaller than you, for example, a halfling can move through the space of an angry ogre. So no, you may not move through this space.
Okay. Well then, okay. I used one action to disengage, but I still have my hasted action. Can I shove?
You use your hasted action to disengage, so you have your normal action.
Yeah, I'll shove with my normal action then.
Pretty sure picking up Kazric counts as an action.
I mean, that's up to you. Technically, he's not an object.
That's a good point. All right.
Up to you.
Give him a shove.
Either.
Give him a shove.
Okay. Is that athletics, or do I have to hit? Or is it both?
Don't fucking remember. God damn.
Man, we are pulling out the deep mechanics.
Shove action. Okay,
Target
so
must
you
succeed on a strength or dex saving throw. It chooses which. If you enter a person 5 feet away or cause it to have the prone condition, the DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus.
Oh, that's new.
In fact, I sent you a message about what D&D Beyond says about picking people up.
They changed the shove action in 2024. That's
it is an action to pick up Kazric.
Okay.
So
well,
you are in it.
I guess I'm at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick him up. But I won't reclose the distance.
There is another option.
Okay.
But will likely fail and therefore kill Kazric.
You want me to throw him?
I don't think that's gonna work though, is the thing. I wouldn't
Well, I
risk
can't
it,
grab with my hands.
especially without him here. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Punt him like a football.
I
Well,
genuinely
then,
did
Kazric,
not
you're dead.
I didn't realize how handicapping this feature
Oh yeah,
is.
not having
but
hands is heinous.
It feels kind of balanced now, considering I did 80 points of damage last turn, and now I can't throw my friend.
It's the kickoff of the finals, and he's dead.
And the ball has just hit him in the chest. He has no hands.
All right, well,
Yeah.
it sounds like that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, you've got Kazric, you've got
Brace
a bear
for
hug.
impact. Oh, what's the thing? Ooh, what's the action that I can? The one, dodge.
You don't have another action.
You're right.
You've got a bonus action. I don't think you've got a bonus action in the pocket though.
I do have. I can.
You drink a potion, but you're technically
No
maxed. You just your max HP keeps going down.
No hands. Can't grab potion.
We gotta get you a
I
straw. just
Kazric, feed
threaded
me.
through your suit. Just...
I can drop to 4th rage.
As a bonus action.
But I want to roll for it because it feels like I'm fighting against my own instincts to exit rage. So I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. If you roll in
Against
1, you're going to 6th rage. How's that sound?
That's fair. What do we think? What was the shove DC, Taylor? It was 8 plus strength
DC,
mod plus.
Yeah, 8 plus strength and proficiency bonus.
I mean, that's a DC 14. That feels.
Send it.
Oh my god, I have disadvantage on wisdom checks and saves.
What?
Thanks, me. Who wrote this shit up? Let's see, 13 and an 18. 13 plus 2, 15.
All right, the red around your periphery mists a little bit, just a little bit, and you can feel your mechanical thingies.
Yeah, I can speak now.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I am no longer okay. So I no longer have disadvantage on intelligence checks and saves, and I am no longer vulnerable to psychic damage, and I can speak in things that aren't grunts again.
Okay. So still no hands.
Still no hands. That's gonna be at least one more. I think that happens at 3rd rage, and we just got to 4.
Okay, so my turn.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Oh. Mechanically, I don't think there's a thing for this, but I would like to try to protect Azric, obviously.
You can
Yeah.
put your back to him a bit. He goes, "Look at you. This is pathetic." He swings 4 times.
You're pathetic.
Oh, he can talk.
Got him.
He swings 4 times, and just leans in and just wails on your back, shoulder, and head. Hits you 3 times with his great sword of wounding.
AC of 16 while I have haste on me.
Yeah, hits you 3 times.
Okay. I didn't think it would change much, but
Yeah, he's got a plus 11 to hit.
yeah.
Oof.
That he wish he could swing recklessly.
He
Fool.
can.
All
He's
right.
choosing not to.
You would only miss me if you rolled a nat one.
Oh.
23 plus 15.
23 plus 15 is 38.
You take 38 points of damage that cannot be healed.
Okay, what type of damage? Because I am still raging, so slashing, piercing,
magical
bludgeoning.
slashing.
Okay, so that's halved to 19.
Okay.
And he takes 3 doses of magma damage.
Ooh, nice.
I believe it's a 3d6 each. I'm trying to find the link so I can double check.
Oh, this is heinous. He looks up to the sky and goes, My only compliment I will give you, dog, is that you are taking entirely too long to kill. As he looks back up towards the
Yeah, 3d6.
and then as towards the fight upstairs, and then you see a look of greed in his eyes as he looks to the detonated stairs below from Kazak's grenade, and then looks at the goblin. Tell you what, give me the goblin, and I'll let you dig the rest of your friends out. I can make use of someone like that. Because you can talk after all. Cur. Hell of a Thea.
32 points of fire damage to the bitch.
Ow.
Bitch.
I can't wait for him to die.
He recoils from the fire damage as it burns across him. It's gonna go to your turn. Helivethea does something, but it is unseen. She's having to keep concentration on haste.
Okay. Let me see. I'll start with trying to drop to 3rd rage.
For your bonus action?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that might help. We'll stick. In that one, I go back up to 5th. I still have disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, in that one you go up.
Yeah. 2 10s. That feels mean.
Last episode you had a crit and a crit fail.
I know, twice. And this time it's been a 13 and an 18 and a 10 and a 10. So that's a 12 on the wisdom saving throw, so that doesn't save. So I'm going to stay at 4th. Is he still blocking the stairs? Do I have to shove him, or?
He is still blocking
Okay.
the stairs.
I am going to start muttering to myself, Robin can take care of herself. Robin can take care of herself. Robin can take care of herself. And I'm going to try to shove him out of the way.
That's her name, then.
Oh no!
Don't even
Like the
acknowledge him. I am
bird.
so focused on
With hollow, fragile bones.
Robin can take care of herself. Robin can take care. And then I'm gonna try and shove him out of the way.
Okay,
He could be talking about Helivethea.
it's true. Also, hollow, fragile bones of an elf.
That's fine. I'm just saying, maybe he doesn't know that that's my name.
Oh.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. I was like, what do you mean Holic has strength of 0? No. Holic has much more strength than that.
Man, the new shove mechanic really does not. Oh man, it makes it way worse for me.
I mean, you are a 5e build.
Yeah, I'm double checking the shove mechanic for 5e just to make sure that I'm not just like misremembering it.
Well, I don't know if this is
Shoving a creature.
Yeah, using the attack action, you
make
can
a
make a special
special
melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Yeah, instead of making an attack roll, you make an athletics check contested by the target's athletics check. Or acrobatics check.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, much like grapple.
Rollies.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to go back down to third range because I'm adding way more to my...
Oh, no.
I have a plus 12 to athletics checks and advantage while in fourth range. And that is a 19 on the die. 31 athletics.
31 athletics.
Well, I have another attack. Time to shove you again.
True.
That is an 18 on the die for a 30.
Uh-oh.
God bless advantage, because the other one was a 2.
24.
Nice.
Get shoved, you dork.
You're just a monster. You're just... Oh!
Robin can take care of herself. Robin can move out of the way, door. Robin can take care of herself.
Yeah, you push him back onto the stairs and just pom crunch on him on the way up.
He's talking and just saying vile things. I'm just muttering to myself and running in a straight line.
You run up the stairs and you hear the swish of the great sword lark back towards you as you run. Now you've got the goblin like overhead, and you well, let's see if he hits you. That's 2 20s back to back, baby. Welcome in, Raiders. Was it a raid? Hang on. Yeah. Cole, what up? How it do? How it be? How it is? Party's in a pickle. Party's in a pickle, gang. That's a natural 20.
No.
Your movement speed becomes 0.
For my bingo
I
card.
would like to back up
Well, I'm gonna do
and
damage to your
use
face
my
real
hasted
quick.
action to disengage. Wait, also, I shoved him 5 feet away down the stairs.
You didn't specify, so I said you shoved him as he went down prone. And you crunched on him on the way past.
Oh, yeah, I want to shove him, like, off of the stairs. Because I could either push him 5 feet or knock him prone.
I already rolled,
That was
man.
my original intention.
All right. Shove him off the stairs. He falls 5 feet.
Dork.
And he's going to crunch. And you see that his one arm kind of disappear into the rubble and shards of ice.
Haha.
He looks up at
Dork.
you and goes, fuck. You run up the stairs. What's your movement speed?
Yeah.
With haste.
Hasted 80 feet, and then I can use my hasted dash to make it 160.
160.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because haste doubles movement speed, so that would make it 80 base, and then I can dash with my hasted action. So 160 feet.
Okay. The speedster knows his stuff.
I
We need to only look
if
at
there's any one
Monterosso.
thing I know, it's how to outrun
fight.
Dimension Door.
You should do another video of that with Zito being like, I can get up to 180.
Monterosso just laughs at him.
So you have 40 feet of movement speed left as you get to the top of the stairs. And what you see, gives you pause. As by your feet is a still moving severed arm that is recoiling and trying to scrabble and find purchase in the water. You're still like you're like an inch deep of water, but if you move down, you're gonna get mostly down into this water, maybe a foot. As you watch as this white dragon is tearing into one of these strange multi-armed dark fey birds, and it's just, and the other two are flying and looking down at it, and you see one of them in the current act, because this is a whole other set of action economies that we're going to now merge together, as its mouth the beak like opens, and then the two parts of the beak bifurcate, so it's just these 4 bits of chitinous bone and beak that is jetting acid down onto the dragon, which recoils up at the bird-like creature.
Where do I see Helivethea?
Helivethea, you look around in the water, kind of hiding, wide-eyed and scared.
Oh.
Just looking around. She's a wizard, yes. Pact of the Tome, and you can see a little scroll, a little pad of, thank you, Order of Scribes. You can see a little magic quill that's taking notes, floating above the water line, kind of ruining the hide.
I'll be honest with you. When you first described her, I thought for sure I was about to kidnap Philo.
She's similar. So you
okay.
still have an attack of your action left, I believe, and 40 feet of movement.
Okay. I would like to use the 40 feet to, I guess, run towards Helivethea to get her attention so that we can skedaddle.
Oh, she's looking right at you.
Okay, cool. Well then, are the dragons or the birds looking at us?
No, they're very engrossed in what they're doing.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see her, and I'm gonna yell, "Robin can take care of herself," and then like start just going.
This is a great breakthrough. And she's gonna start wading out of the water and start running after you. Are you breaking for the tree line?
I yeah, sure. Whatever seems to be the safest. I don't want to drown.
That's not for me to dictate, my friend.
Well, I don't know what's around is the thing.
You've got bits of rubble all around. You've got the ocean on one way. You've got the forest on the other. So of your options, the tree line makes the most sense, I guess.
No ocean, and then obstructive line of sight.
Obstructive line of sight from the tree line.
Yeah,
but it's a hike. Then. It's good. You won't get there in 40 feet.
That's fine.
Okay, you start.
I have another
booking
turn
it for that. That's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Helivethea starts her turn. The haste spell's gonna wear off soon, and it's gonna be real shitty. It's gonna suck. It's gotta kick back like a horse. What's that?
Robin can take care of herself.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. And let's go to break. Let's go to break here. We'll be right back, chat. And we're back. And people are on the right spot. Hang on, let me move y'all around a little bit.
Good job.
I do my best.
Hello, I'm Taylor. It's nice to meet you.
I don't know who I am, but I am them.
You were briefly Sika.
That's the spirit.
Oh, love that. Hey, I'm Sika. I'm a cool cat. I'm a bard. I like to make things and all this stuff. Hey, you want to see me be shiny? Because I'm shiny.
So, Sika, Robin.
Oh, the music. I love it.
You're swimming. You're levitating through the water, pulling and kicking and going as fast as you can. And the water gets colder.
Okay.
And soon, you don't need to swim because there's a current,
Oh, nice.
which is initially a brief reprieve. And then it starts picking up more. And the water starts getting colder and colder. And
Can I do like burning hands on like the water around us?
sizzling bright spurts of light that are immediately doused and then reignited. Just the frothing bubbles extends from your hands of this bright red light.
Aim it behind us, make us go faster.
Iron Man style. The dark side that you guys have, and with the light additionally, you can see that you've passed into a lava tube, and the speed stops, and then speeds up again and stops, and speeds up again, and you're slowly lurching forward. Make nature checks, gang.
Robin, you have advantage still.
Oh,
I got a natural 20.
hey. Okay.
I don't know a lot about nature, but apparently I know a lot about lava tubes.
You've seen a geyser once or twice in your life.
10.
Oh no!
10.
Why is it getting cold then?
Because not all geysers work with the surface. There are some that will shunt you out into the depths of the ocean.
I thought they were still warm though.
Not always, not in this case.
Okay.
Sika. You can see the geyser hole where because of the silt and the dust and the rubble being funneled down into this hole in the ground. And you imagine that might not be a good time. It might be, in fact, a very bad time. So I'm gonna need you guys to roll dex checks to time yourselves perilously swimming across this open area before you are sucked down into the depths.
To
Is this
anyone.
a saving throw or a check?
This is a check because you're trying to time it.
Oh.
You're not fighting against it in that moment. You're trying to use your levitation and swimming to time it correctly.
Then not 21. And 18.
Okay?
Can it be acrobatics?
No, sorry. Not in this case.
Aerobic swimming.
Chain. 14.
Yeah.
Robin, you get to make a choice.
Okay.
You can go on safely because you've timed it well,
Mm-hmm.
or you can follow Sika down into the depths where he is being sucked in.
I mean, I rolled nat 20 on the geyser, so I know it's gonna come out somewhere. Right? I'm confident. I don't know, but I'm confident with how
The
geysers work.
cold water. Geyser might have been the wrong word to use. But
Is this a current tube in that sense? Like it's something that.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll follow Sika.
Okay.
I'm doing okay on HP, so she's feeling.
Oh, suffocation don't care about your HP. As the two of you
Figure it out.
down into further depths.
She'll figure it out.
As you are being pulled down and moving through this area, weaving deeper into the earth, it opens up into a huge black inky expanse.
Ugh.
You are deep underwater. And floating lifelessly is Locke.
Ah.
Not able to get to the air pocket that you all found, he found himself suffocating once again at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, so are we expelled into the ocean?
You believe so?
Or
It's really dark though. And the bubbles you have to rely on to know which way is up because the light is not reaching down here.
Oh no, I have a really freaky idea. Oh no.
do it.
Hold on. What level is it? What level am I? 4. Okay. Oh. This is gonna freak me out. What's a CR 1/2
Challenge rating.
ocean creature?
Fish. There are multiple.
There's nothing bigger.
I don't know. Shape, water, creature, table.
Dolphin,
Is
Can I get a dolphin?
manatee, nurse
Robin.
shark,
Making it out into the ocean,
Suffocating.
suffocating. Looks up slightly. Wait, you said dolphin and manatee?
Oh, I was just naming creatures that would probably be 1/2 the like. I didn't look up a list.
Oh.
Okay.
Reef
Challenge
shark,
rating
reef shark,
of
reef shark.
0.5. We
If
have.
there's a reef shark, you can for sure do manatee. That's just, I mean,
I can do a
Stands
reef
to
shark
reason.
for sure.
you can be potato.
You
Yeah,
could be
what's
a
the
reef
stats
shark.
for a
You can
cow?
be a,
They're literally
you could be a
called sea
giant
cows.
seahorse.
I don't think I need that. I don't think that would actually be very, very
Giant
big.
seahorse.
I mean, that goes hard if you ask
I-
me.
Right?
You
I'm like,
could
what you
name-
mean?
How big is a giant seahorse? In
Medium-sized
Giant.
creature.
No, large.
Large-sized creature.
I can be a large seahorse? Okay, cool. That's cooler. That's cool as heck.
Well, the name giant is in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But
Yeah,
I'm
but,
like
like,
seahorses
comparatively to
start
normal
as
seahorses.
pretty small. Like
No one ever asked about the sea ponies. That makes me sad.
question quickly, I want to make sure
Aw.
about Locke. So he's dead from how you explained it to me, like lifelessly floating there.
You don't see any movement.
How far away is he from me?
it's large. Okay.
You can see him about 15 feet away.
Wicked. Okay, cool. So I am going to. This is something that Rob will have no idea, but in this a quick moment, I'm going to roam into dreams.
Ooh.
I'm going
Interesting.
to. I'm going to see if he is dead but unconscious.
So you go to sense whether or not he's dreaming, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Not Feff Googling whether unconscious people still dream.
Actually, my ability says they have to be unconscious to be considered dreaming.
Wow. We're gonna say
Now, are all dreaming people unconscious, or are all unconscious people dreaming? Because that is
So the way drowning works in D&D
Yeah.
means homie is dead.
Got it.
There is no roll for death saves. You're just done.
Okay.
And it's been a minute because you guys were doing a whole bunch of other stuff. By
Right.
now, he is waterlogged.
Okay. Okay, so I would get no answer from.
You
trying
would
to
not
get-
sense any dreams.
Okay. And just to make sure that that was done in a sense that no one knew what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to just put that out there. Okay.
You guys are running out of oxygen. I think Robin had something.
Yeah. So shooting out into the ocean, she's gonna kind of guess at where like the stars are, and she knows Darko can't like help her here, and she's gonna make like a really big wish that just something, anything, could save them, could help them, and she is going to wild shape into a giant seahorse,
Okay.
which she has never used her normal wild shape before.
The mind of a child, of a youth, can grasp onto things like Santa Claus. If music was a city, very easily a person who knows music theory knows how to walk the various city streets or know which routes and alleyways to take. A person, however, who doesn't know the city can still make music and sometimes walk through walls. You wild shape. You do it yourself because you didn't know you could do it yourself. There is a certain amount of willpower and acceptance of that which you couldn't possibly understand, like a wish, that makes this possible. Sika, Robin turns into a giant seahorse.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
Yep.
And she's booking it to grab you and Locke and get to the
And it
surface
bolts
as
for you.
fast as she can.
The bolts are- okay,
Just,
so
just like whoa, shakes head.
okay, so would I have seen her turn into it, or is it just like, you know?
I think
'cause
you
was
would
doing my
turn
dream?
around to watch the last parts of the transformation.
Okay,
I
so it's not
imagine
like,
it's
oh, a
part,
monster!
Like, magic. I'm imagining it's part like magic girl transformation.
Na, 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 seahorse.
In her head, what the fuck?
Okay, so I am going to be slightly frightened in the first split second,
Sure.
and then I'm going to accept it and then brace to catch onto
Okay.
this.
Holding onto the stone, holding onto Locke, levitating, and then sudden seahorse, the tail, and then up into the sky as quickly as possible. Sika, from your perspective, it's getting brighter, it's getting darker, it's getting brighter, it's getting darker, and then you can breathe.
Okay.
Everything snaps back into focus. Bright and sunny. Just in time to hear the of the dragon tearing into these bird-like dark fae. You see the coast, and you just in time to see Zito bear-hugging Kazric and booking it for the tree line. With Halavathea in tow. Let's cut over to those yahoos. Kazric, it was a bit of a stun for that fall you took, but you are aware that you've been manhandled and have been carried up the stairs by a big, strong Goliath. And you're kind of snapping back into your senses from the screams of these strange too many handed fae and the roar of the dragon, and you realize you're being bundled towards the tree line. What's your passive perception? Zito,
LOL.
not applicable. He's
My passive perception is 14.
14. Within the tree line, you can see, watching from the safety, those many big stone purple eyes. And Zito's heading right towards him.
Okay, so pause, pump the brakes.
Okay.
We are running from the ruin back towards the tree line.
Yep.
Gotcha. How close are we to the tree line?
About 60 feet.
And I do remember that those eyes are connected to Halleck.
Yes, and you are 40 feet away from the ruin.
Gotcha. And did I see or hear anything of Halleck or the fight after I fell?
Yes, it was. At one point, Halleck said, "You know what? I'll let you live to dig up your friends if you give me that goblin. Seems useful." To which Zito kicked his shit in.
Yeah, and then Zito said, "Robin can take care of herself," and then
there was a
threw
lot
him
of
off
that.
the stairs.
So I guess I know. Did Zito jump into the hole to get Kazric?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Cool.
It was a character development moment. You should have been there.
I'm sad. I'm actually sad now.
It's called an
we blame
arc.
Uber.
You wouldn't know it.
What? It's like a thing that does this. Not to get my back. Eyes, big eyes, forced trees.
Helvetia does start to slow down. A panicked look in her eyes. Zito.
Ow.
Confusedly. Robin can take care of herself.
What? Where's
I'll
Robin?
stop running so that I can keep eyes on Helvetia.
You skid to a stop and turn around to see Helvetia as Halleck slowly emerges from the stairs. And you see he sheaths the one sword and pulls out another one that ignites into fire.
We gotta go. But what?
Where did it go?
I don't know. It's so. I guess trees have eyes. The trees have eyes.
The trees have eyes.
Behind
That's
us is
the name of the
Halleck.
episode.
You're welcome. The trees have eyes. Behind us is Halleck. In the sky is a dragon. Is there a different option?
There's the ocean, and you can run along either coastline, north or south. West would be ocean, east would be trees. It's a lot of open space, except for the trees, unfortunately.
But the trees have direct. He will know where we are. Okay. Just kind of you see the little goblin thing. Looking around, very much still out of it. Back hurts really bad. But looking back towards the trees, he realizes it's probably the only potential way we can go. And he'll look, and Zito has only been saying Robin can take care of herself. No other words. Okay.
Which is a step up from a little bit
just
ago
did.
when he was only grunting.
You gotta turn it down to your end. I can't turn it down too much longer. I literally can't. Fix it. Then
I can't, it's Zoom. I wish I
if
could.
there, I'm like I'm dead ass. I literally have one pip or I'm silent.
It sounds good now.
Okay. Either way. Don't know.
Forward.
He's gonna look back at tree line and goes, okay, then just run. Just keep running. Go forward. And as he says that, he reaches into his backpack thing, and again starts mixing up a concoction of whatever. And he grabs something, ignites it, and just yeets it towards the tree line.
Okay.
And as it gets there, it's going to explode into smoke. I'm gonna throw a smoke bomb.
Okay.
That's gonna be heavily obscurable. And
Okay.
it lasts for 4 rounds.
Wow.
So giving us a chance to run into smoke and then potentially lose.
Okay. Party barrels forward into the smoke. Let's get, are we booking it or are we like hiding?
Um, well, I mean, I'm on the Zito, so I don't know, but
I'm still raging.
Uh-huh. Which is slowly
Hiding
ticking
is-
down.
Yeah, it's slowly ticking down, but hiding is probably not like an action that
Okay, so
angry brain can wrap itself around right now. I sprint at full speed for sure.
you guys are booking it. Hellothea is keeping up behind you. Just as the minute ends and haste wears off. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. Let's roll initiative. We are in the smoke and the eyes are sifting. Holic,
Robert.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
As Holic, as he's turned and he sees them, he takes a quick glance at the dragon that the fight is happening over there. So you gotta make an active perception check. And he does not see Sika and Robin.
Haha.
As much as I wish he
What
did.
a loser.
What we get on initiative, gang?
16.
17.
4.
4 for Sika. I have two 17s. Who's got the higher? Dex.
Probably.
I have a plus
Zito.
1.
What? I go first. I have a +2.
Okay.
Now ask me what my strength modifier is.
Well, we know. Well, we know. Okay.
It's plus
Daddy
3.
Joe. Oh.
And you said you got a 16, Taylor?
Yeah.
What's your dex, Robin?
My dex is
Plus 9, so
Plus 2.
sorry.
+2. Okay. Top of the round.
I sent you photos
Me?
on Discord.
Okay.
Okay,
Of
now
the
go.
Seahorse?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
glorious.
just can't pick which one I like more.
I mean, I got. That is tough. I'd give it to the former. The former's got more, like, personality to it. Whereas the second
Look
one's
up a
just pretty
picture-
for pretty's sake.
Look up
Former
a
as in the
picture of
first
the
one?
water spirit from
Yeah.
Frozen 2.
Oh yeah.
Can I post it in
Yeah.
Terraform? Yay.
Yeah, absolutely. Annie, I'm just seeing the Simba throw. Okay. The dragon is going to turn up and bite at, after lifting off, going to fly upwards and take a bite at one of these feathered abominations. Succeed. Do some damage. It's going to whip its tail at the other one, snapping it outwards, catching it across the face. And succeed. Okay. This creature will in turn, you watch as its beak opens and then parts sideways, and this horrible sound, one that I, to my chagrin, cannot imitate. The closest I can get to is but more tonal.
Weed
More like
whacker.
screaming. Ben, why?
Like a wet balloon
why?
fart.
I liked
through
that
the
sound.
sky.
Oh, let's go get it.
But you watch.
Specifically, it's a weed whacker hitting like a sprinkler head that they didn't know was there.
You watch the Dargon fail its con save
Dargon?
and is incapacitated.
No, Dargon. Wait. Are you saying dragon
Yes.
silly, or is the name of the bird creature Dargon?
No.
Okay.
I am saying dragon silly. Kazric, it is
Got
your
it.
turn. You
What
can
if he stole his dragon too?
see vague shapes through the mists or in the fog, or maybe that's just your imagination, the fear kind of spiking in, heavily obscured smoke around you. How do you play this?
He stopped. That's the issue, is that he stopped.
Yeah,
I don't know where
Zito like.
anything Yeah.
It's probably a stumble.
You know what? And how he's going to interpret this is as follows: as Zito stops, he's going, okay, did he hurt you too much? Oh no. And I'm going to start reaching into my bag, and I'm just going to start putting a bunch of things together. How do you want me to? Because effectively, we are blinded right now. So do you want me to make a roll to see if I grab the right stuff to make what I'm making?
You're proficient. You got that.
Cool, great. Like a bunch of like herbs that are like some lavender, some other things.
Here's what I'll do.
Put his thing to go. Okay.
I'll roll a D100.
Oh no, we don't play that game.
We gonna play that game.
No.
Technically, it's just a disadvantage on my end.
And this is how it's
I'm
manifesting.
being real nice. If I roll a 1, it's gonna be wrong.
It could be. It could be a run.
Nope, you're good.
Just like
Hold on. Was that a singular D100 or was that
No,
a
the other one's
D10
flesh colored.
Okay.
It's not
What
flesh
is it-
colored. It
what
just
is it-
looks like it's flesh. Never mind.
What's a 1 to you on a D100?
Oh, no.
0, 0, and 1. Moving forward.
He's right.
He's
right.
Either way, he starts to grab his things together, and he goes, sorry. And I'm just going to just take like this, almost like this small little boulder thing, and just like hit you on top of the head with it. But as it does, it cracks, and you feel almost like this, like icy hot is pouring over you. As I'm going to use a painkiller bomb on you. Technically I have to hit you, but technically I have to hit you. But you're right here, so I have to, should I still roll the attack roll? I'm on this man's.
Go for it.
This man's. What is it?
Sorry.
Go for it in what way?
For the sake of expediency, I'll waive it.
Great, love that. Love pink. Okay, I'm going. Oh, and then my question really quickly is, because there was some time where I was traveling, not by my own accord, I would have had 6 seconds.
Yeah, there were 2 turns that you would have had.
Slay. I'm just gonna use one of those to get to roll a d6 and get some of my reagent dice back.
Okay.
5. We'll take that. Work, slay. Because it will matter here. Okay. Then I'm going to roll. We do. Let's go ahead. It would have been primed, so it's gonna be 2d10. Let's add at least 1 to it to be safe. Okay. That's going to be 9. Slay. 8. So that is 17 plus 4. 21. Do I roll? I get that as well. 21 plus 4. 25 points of temporary HP to you, Zeta.
Very nice.
Like,
The
sorry,
wounds
is
he
that
was
gonna help
hit
you a
with
lot? That's gonna help you something.
That's a nice workaround for you, because the wounds I hit him with earlier was from a great sword of wounding.
Rotted and rancid. Chill.
Thank you.
To be fair, I did it to Holic, so you can do it back, I guess.
Also, if you are a person with a healing crystal and you think you'll be fighting other people with a healing crystal, it's a good sword to have.
True. Bonus action. I really don't think there is one. I think he's just waiting. Excuse me. I think he's just waiting for Zito to start moving. So I guess for sake, he's going to just further get into Zito's grasp and hide within Zito. What are we gonna do? Okay.
What are you, fucking Luke Skywalker on the
Yes.
frozen planet?
Listen, I am small boy and you are big boy. Okay. That was a 22 for stealth. That's
Hazard
me.
gets backpack privileges.
I do. Puppies, please. That is. I mean, I'm not moving, so that'll be me. I'll stay with him.
There's a Yoda reference here because your skin's green.
Yeah.
Okay, Zito with Robin on deck. You spend your turn.
Okay, I think first we have to establish which level of rage I got down to. I was at 4th before.
Would have been 1 turn.
Okay, so that I would have dropped down to 3rd then.
Okay.
But now I'm experiencing the wave of lethargy from
Haste.
haste. Okay,
Can't
so
move
it
or
says I
take
can't
actions
no move, no action.
until after your next turn. Damn. So you're borked for this turn.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well then, I would be like kind of a stumble. Big
As the
deep
goblin
breath
climbs you.
as the goblin. Yeah. I would drop down to 2nd rage then because I haven't attacked or taken damage.
Okay.
Oh no. I don't have any hit dice. That's gonna immediately start eating away at my. Okay, I guess. No, yeah, because I wouldn't even drop down to 2nd rage until at the end of this turn. So yeah, nothing.
Okay. Robin with Whalley on deck.
Have we made it to the surface?
Yes.
yet? Great.
You're a seahorse.
Robin kind of like breaks the surface as the seahorse, and she like tries to take a breath in, but they can only breathe underwater, so she's just confused.
You realize you are a seahorse.
She's gonna disregard that fact and fully shut out that part of reality. And Robin very consistently, like we even saw this in like episode 1, when she can't handle something, she just goes, "That doesn't exist," and goes forward to deal with that fact later in a more crushing, severe manner. And so she just starts taking them like to the shore, like getting them out of the water as quickly as possible.
You can make it if you use your dash action.
Yeah, doing like 40 feet of swimming for her movement, and then dash action for another 40 feet of swimming. She's trying to make sure that she's keeping them like above water, and she is now holding her breath in the air.
Okay. Okay. Hollick sees his quarry getting away, but sees that the dragon is incapacitated. He's indecisive.
Dork.
Duskbreaker! Snap out of it! Duskbreaker! Fuck. Shit.
Maybe he needs a hug.
He's got to look at the other 2 creatures. And he is going to use his bonus action. I apologize. His action to cause fear. And anyone who's able to see him watches as shadows pour out from him, kind of like a second outline emanating off of him. This dark shadow wrapping his person up. The creature needs to make a wisdom saving throw and succeeds and is not frightened. You watch as he activates the armor on his body, raises up a good 3 inches off the ground, and then Superman flies towards the party, towards Zito and Kazric. Doesn't get all the way there.
You mean towards a puff of smoke?
The direction that the party was seen going in. That brings us.
Honestly, him not seeing that Zito stopped in the smoke is like the best outcome right now. That would have been bad.
It's also nice that we don't really need to see him because we can smell him since he's a big steaming pile of shit.
Well, tell me how you really feel.
What he doesn't see, that Sika and Robin would see, is the other Feyan creature reach out its long hands and take a hold of the dragon. And while the other one is continuing to barrage it with this incapacitation, it takes a hold with its 4 hands and lifts off the ground.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I thought it was going to get real fucking weird.
It's carrying the dragon away.
How to lift your dragon.
Sika,
Hi.
your turn. You are at the coastline. Blessed feet touch blessed earth and sand.
Okay, Seka is just like taking a moment to grab his breath, but he's looking up and he sees this dragon being like, ha ha, and seeing Superman go that way. So it's a whole bunch of fun little moments. But this thing is really concerning to him and whatnot.
Discordant notes.
A lot of shit. So does Sicken know what these were in the last episode? Like, has he been informed or anything?
No, these just showed up and they're terrifying.
Okay. I want to know what they are to make sure I can do my thing properly. But I don't know. Is a roll an action? Sorry, I know that sounds silly, but like,
What are you trying to do?
I just want to know if I can tell what they are.
You don't know what they are. You
I wanna
can make a history check at disadvantage, and I won't cost you the action.
Okay. So my goal is just to know what it is, while also remembering that there is a Fey portal here, and that there's been fairy circles, all these things Fey related. So I'm assuming that is that.
Then you don't need to roll. That's just a conclusion
Is that
come
fine?
to.
Cool. Is Robin still?
Yes.
Up there? Cool. So I'm going to stand up and just take a quick second and I am going to do a quick little mantra over our drink, and just being like, here's to surviving the water, here's to going as far as we can through darkness and through light. We will keep shining bright. And then the drink is going to glow golden, and he's going to sip and allow Robin to sip. And do another fairy toast. They are now considered fey creatures.
Yeah, I was like,
What is you and Robin are considered fey
Robin.
creatures?
Who, yeah, her and I are considered fey creatures.
Okay.
I still have a little bit left. If I doubt I'll be able to get to them to let them drink it in time, but I could, but it's not going to happen.
They're about
but
115 feet away from you.
Yeah, they're able to get to me and sip it before my next turn. Cool, but no, not happening. So Rob and I right now are considered fey creatures.
Okay.
So he's doing this in the sense of thinking, hey, maybe they won't attack, because just so you know, for concept of the spell, depending on the realm of what is it, we are considered what is there. So we are the light fey or dark fey. So that's why I wanted to let you know. And
cool. That's really
yes.
cool.
So in this moment, I'm going to try and make sure I can stay out of sight because I got something to do.
You did toast verbally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. So like, I still kind of like want to move to a place where like, if they were to look in that direction, like if there was a big boulder near me or there's something like that.
There's some of that rubble.
Yeah, I just want to take cover.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
and do
You like get chest deep in the water and like move behind one of the boulders.
yeah, and yeah, I think
And
that's
the
all I can
Kraken
do.
shows up. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do I have to worry about my feet right now? No, I got a 19 passive perception. I'm good. So that would be my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
These eyes are going to search for the party at
Private
disadvantage. They are
eyes.
blinded, but they are special eyes.
Chill.
Hi, my brand.
First one.
How special?
2 1s.
Yeah.
2
Not very
1s.
special at all, are they?
Yeah, me. That's insane. I'm mad.
But you wish you
Okay.
could see recklessly.
I look recklessly. It's the opposite of looking respectfully. Disadvantage.
Do you know that guy on TikTok that does like everything at like full speed, like sprints everywhere?
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing. It's just a barbarian just doing everything and he's just looking recklessly, runs up and then like,
18, but a disadvantage 3.
Ooh.
They do not see you. You can feel the aberrant magic that they are capable of. The top of the round, the dragon that's doing the discordant noise is going to continue doing so. Sorry. The Feyan creature does this. The dragon is still incapacitated
Yeah.
and remains incapacitated. Kazric.
haha,
your turn.
dork. Everyone's a
Okay.
dork if they're associated with him.
I'm a dork. He's a dork. He's a dork. We're
Straight
all
dorking.
dorks. Cool beans. Love that. Love pink. Okay. So what I don't know if the eyes have seen me yet. I don't know where Holic is. I just know that I am backpacked to someone. And I must protect in some way that I can.
Helifathea looks terrified.
Well, I can't see her, so that's not my problem.
That
That's a good
part.
point. That's a good point.
Really, that
You
part.
hear the soft whimperings of a scared elf.
Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. This character is about experimenting and trying. Truthfully, the only way to go is forward or move, but that's not something he can do himself unless he jumps off of Zito, but he's not going to do that. I innately have to. He's like going through his backpacks and he touches one that's a little colder, remembering his cryo bomb, and then he gets a thought. I also, per the stuff that we have picked up, the stuff that they have given, have white dragon scales, which are specifically based in ice or whatever. Can I try to make the path behind us icy with my cryo bomb? So mechanically, it does slow people down. So there is a slowing effect. With the power of the white dragon, I want to Sub-Zero ice the ground behind us with one of my bombs.
It
So
will
if he
use
runs
up the
forward-
dragon scales, but yes.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'll get more at some
Okay.
point.
You slide these dragon scales into place.
Yeah, just like start crushing them. Like you just hear a bunch of ding dong crack. I'm like putting them into this bomb, yeet this bomb, prime this bomb, and just toss it behind. Just
Excellent.
don't go backwards.
Okay. You hear the as the ground behind freezes, and that's where we're going to go to our second break.
Wait, real quick before you do.
Okay.
Incredible ice noise.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That was well done.
Thank you so much.
kind of a
We'll be
vibe.
right back. And we're back. Zito. There's a really disconcerting incapacitation, and then you snap back into focus. You take stock of yourself. You're at second level rage. There is
Which
a goblin
means-
that has climbed up onto you. I think on the front was the original Maybe backpacks mode activated. I'm not sure. Helvetia is with you. You're blinded. You can't see through this fog at all. You can vaguely see like right here. And you know from party members alongside you that there are those marble eyes, stone purple eyes looking for you.
Marble eyes.
Robin, you're on deck.
But they also
Okay.
above in the tree line.
No, the tree line is like a wall of trees. They are like 2 feet off the ground, and they're the size of bowling balls.
Gotcha. Okay. Because
Cool,
just
cool.
to say out loud, I wouldn't have thrown the smoke bomb right at the balls, because then we're just running into
Sure.
big boulders.
Yeah,
So,
they took
for
their
some
turn
reason,
to
I
like
thought they were
move in
higher.
and sift,
Gotcha. Yeah.
and failed.
All right, second rage. I can use one of my hands.
Okay.
In an effort to maintain a level of rage that I can function mostly normally at. I'm going to stay in second. I'm not going to go up to third. I'm going to pull out my rapier with one hand. And just, Kazra, can you walk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a knee so you can slide off.
I'm just gonna make a dex save real quick. Not to 20. Yeah. Just slides off and like slides down into the ground. Whee! And then stumbles back up. But like slides down, but then like not latches onto your leg, but like pats your leg, so no, you're still here.
Yeah. Hello, Thea, are you there?
Yes. Your voice is entirely disconcerting in all of this mist. And all of
Good.
this smoke.
Everybody is good at one thing. I am good at fighting.
We tried that. It's
You two are much better at thinking. I will protect us. Tell me where you want us to go.
And I'm just gonna turn my back, keep my back to them and face the direction that.
If we get separated, we can meet back at the Whibbles. Thank you. Thank you.
So serious. Back at the
The Whibbles.
Whipples.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Free action. If I can just like put bomb in Zito's hand. If we're gonna separate, he's gonna get.
You
here.
go to do that, and he looks like he's unable to open and use his hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It falls and detonates. No, it's oh, look at that.
I guess I'll hold an action to
Okay.
if Fuckface gets within 5 feet of me, I would like to stab his face,
Okay. It'll be a disadvantage because you're in the smoke.
and that is okay.
Okay.
I'll probably do it recklessly anyway, so. But yeah, I'm leaving decision making up to players who aren't experiencing a level of rage that that's just a voice in your head that's going, kill him, punch him, stab him.
Okay. Robin.
Am I able to just continue moving closer to like Zito and Kazric?
You're at the coastline, so you're
Are
kind
they-
of having to fish flop a little bit, but yeah, still
Well,
holding
no,
your breath.
are they like Are they just direct straight from where I am, or are they like left or right? Or...
They're slightly to the left. But yeah, pretty much a direct line from there.
I mean, I definitely can't really get out of the water because it's a water-breathing creature. Robin also has no idea how to control her wild shape form because she's never done it before. So she doesn't know how to disengage it. So she is just gonna like move along the coast to try and be as close to as they can, and she's starting to like panic.
Okay.
She doesn't know what to do, and she's trying really hard to like do the like bottle it, figure it out later, but then she's like, I'm a seahorse. And those are two really difficult things.
And Locke's dead.
And Locke's dead. And I can't use my magic in my seahorse form. So she's like making mental wishes, and she's like, oh, normally my wishes work to like help heal, but nothing is working.
I
do
like the narrative of the discovering your abilities and stuff like that by trial, error, crash landing, whatever have you. This is pretty cool. I've never seen this.
Yeah, so she's attempting to use spells, and she can't, which she doesn't know her spells because she's just making wishes. And she probably doesn't really have the mental control yet to wish to not be a seahorse. And I'm gonna take this on the like disadvantage of playing a child character. Is she's just gonna move as close as she can to the other ones while staying in the water, and otherwise she wastes this turn trying to learn some about herself.
Okay. Helavathea is going to belly crawl until she locates one of the eyes and is going to cast Polymorph, turning into a little D6, a little dice set. Fails with a 9. And one of the two eyes. Yeah, one of the two eyes.
Okay.
Let's say a little chess piece, a little rook.
I am triggered for a totally different reason. Not actually, but keep going.
Somebody did not like Dragon Age Veilguard.
I have not played that.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I'll explain that.
It was a shot in the dark. Bonus action. Does she have any decent bonus actions? Bop, bop. Hella bonus actions. Hold on. Okay, she's going to manifest the spectral image, kind of like how
the book.
Yeah, through the book, and send it running.
That's Thylo's dad?
Yeah, of Thylo's dad. Actually,
yeah,
it's not a stretch. But we're gonna say.
I am so intrigued above the table right now.
I will say, an elderly half elf appears, and looks like the running animation where it's like the movement speed doesn't match the legs, and is going to be running, animating out of the smoke and away. Holic. Still like 3 inches off the ground. Leads into the smoke with his flaming greatsword. Oh wait, no, he didn't know you stopped. So he's he's gonna go. He would not go through the smoke. He would go around or over the smoke. So he was going to go high up and over the smoke and off in the direction he thinks that you guys are at. You guys ran in.
Just fly on his own?
Yeah, he's got the armor for it.
Oh.
Every dragon rider should have
That
the
makes
ability
sense.
to fly
Fair.
because splat.
Fair.
Not seeing you. Okay, I rolled for it. He is going to register that one of his seeing eyes is out of commission. Turn back.
I mean, so is his dragon.
Yeah, so in turning back, he looks like he's about to go into the smoke. Then he looks up to see these fey and nightmarish creatures carrying away his dragon.
Oh, is somebody losing their little dragon?
Dusk Breaker's getting away.
The baby losing
He
their
goes-
puppy. Oh.
Dusk break. And that locks in
Bye-bye.
exactly where he is. Yeah, to the rest of the party. But he's used up all his movement speed.
Idiot.
What's the range on that?
I've never seen Ben so passionately hate another character.
It just tells me I did good.
Never felt hate like this.
And again, that shadow, I guess no one would really see this, but the shadow enraptures his profile. Ow, my funny bone, once again. And he casts invisibility
Whoop.
on himself. Okay, Sika.
The one thing I can't stop.
You can't see him anyway.
Okay, so in this moment,
Well, I guess he's above. Yeah.
Sika is going to look at Robbins and find like, why aren't you shifting? Can you come now? And he's going to register that she's struggling. So what I would like to do is I would like to use whatever actions and stuff I can have to try and help use the knowledge I've done through my walks and meeting druids and stuff, or people who have transformed, and talk to her about how the other people have come out of forms and hope that maybe that knowledge could help her deform.
Robin's
Whatever I
just,
need
like,
to roll for it,
looking-
I'll do it.
Robin's like
whatever
looking
actions-
and looking at Locke and looking at Sika and looking at Locke and looking at Sika and looking at Locke.
Just like flopping on, in the shallow waters, one
Okay, I mean,
large eye
in the
looking
shallow
at
waters,
you.
Just,
If you could hear the inner monologue, I'm a horse. I'm a horse. I'm a horse.
Robin can
horse.
take care of himself.
If it helps out,
I wish he could get better. I'm a horse. I wish
it
he could
helps-
get better. What is he
I-
saying?
if it helps, I can use the Bardic Inspiration to help use my things so that I can do my history stuff, and then
Roll persuasion to attempt to at least calm Robin.
You ready for this?
Oh no.
31.
Shut the front door.
The soothing
if you
tones
see like
of the silver-tongued bard. Go ahead.
the like
Clouds
snake
part,
in the Jungle
one
Book
beam of
eyes,
moonlight comes down.
Robin's eyes just start. Wow.
Did you want me to use a Bardic Inspiration? I wanted to see because I have never
No, you're
done
good.
this. Okay. Because it would be higher.
Robin, do with that what you will. I would say you feel a little calmer.
Yeah.
The voice of God speaks to you directly.
Pass the
Yeah,
chips.
there,
What? We're gonna take 5 minutes, gang. I gotta use the restroom. Huh?
You come back. Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
fast.
Help her stuck. God left. God left for milk. Milk and cigarettes. Okay.
Yeah.
The other eye. Is going to do something like a radar ping. Attempt to. and there's this almost like a thunder wave, this pulse of energy. How big is this smoke cloud, Kazric?
However big, whatever your number is, plus 3 feet.
Exactly. It is a 10-foot radius, so that means it's 20. Wait,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that it does not ping you guys. It does ping you.
Oh, get wrecked.
It's 20 on the die.
I don't know what that means, actually. So
I mean, that's fair.
I'm
It's
not
a-
worried
it's
about a
a
natural 20 on an
buffed- it's a
eyeball.
buffed
What's he gonna
perception
do?
check.
See well?
Well, I need Zito to make a wisdom saving throw.
Thank God I'm no longer at 4th rage. Okay. I can do it at normal. Is it within 5 feet of me? And is it a spell?
No.
Okay. I would use my heroic inspiration, but I genuinely don't think that I would roll better than this. 15.
And you save. A
I want
wave
to roll
of
the
energy
disadvantage
passes
just to
over
see
you.
what would have happened.
What's that? Oh, okay.
If what would have happened,
Kazric, you're up.
that would have been a 10 if I was still dumb in the brain.
Kazric is up. Did this radar, whatever, was there anything audible?
There was like a
Like early EDM, wub 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 wub. I'm picturing those little metal balls from Star Wars that are flat.
hang on, man, hang on.
Sorry, my medicine is gone.
Was that whoop, 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 enough to have Kazric? Wow, Kazric, be able to ping himself, see, at least get a vibe of where
Yeah, on the far side of this smoke cloud from you.
Okay. And then just asking the questions to make something actually be plausible. When they were going around before, did we hear that radar at all to hint that it means they spotted something?
No, this is a newly introduced feature.
Okay.
Because it didn't feel like it ever needed to do it before.
True. Okay. But it made a sound. We know it's still there. We know it has an ability to communicate with Halleck.
Yep.
I think that is enough in itself for me to go no and reach into bag prime bomb, just full send it with no additional formulae, just priming it with some my reagents and yeeting it in that direction. It has a blast radius, so even if I don't hit it, it's going to hit within 15 feet of it.
Okay.
So I at disadvantage attack. Okay, well, the first die is a 14 on the die. The second die is actually higher. So 22.
Oh yeah, that hits. Goodness.
Slay. I want to save some for Halleck to be safe. So I'm gonna use 2 of my reagent die. So that's gonna make this. And I think I still have. I'm only used. Nope, I've used all 3. Okay, great. Then that's going to be 5, 15, 21. Nope, no, not 21. 24. 31, 35 points of fire damage.
It had 30 HP. And from Sika's POV, there's a detonation, and then chunks of purple rock are jettisoned from the smoke cloud, scattering and chipping themselves into the trees.
And I think at this point, he could have made it quieter, but I think time is of the essence, and if they have even a chance to see them, then that's more of a problem.
Okay.
Excuse me, but after I yeet, I can't really see anything. You know, he definitely canon. He has tinnitus at this point. But ringing, but kind of going past it, thinking about what Zito said. Did Hellevathea leave?
Nope.
I know she polymorphed.
Yeah, no, she's still in the smoke.
Okay. When we were going towards this tree line, what direction would the wobbles have been?
Southeast.
Southeast.
Mostly east.
Okay.
We'd have to recross the river.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say listen in the water, but the ocean's too close. Which way did we come from the ruin?
You went east.
Sorry, I'm asking these questions for a reason.
No, that wasn't frustration. I was trying to remember.
No. So great. Knowing that we came from east and I have to go south, and knowing that Zito has turned around to face whatever, I know he's facing east, touching his back, gonna go south from there.
Nice. Cool. Okay.
I'm like, I'll be back. I'll see you. Don't die.
You into the tree line, and you almost immediately run into a tree just as you're suddenly able to see, and you have to like sidestep it, and you keep booking it.
And I will go ahead.
I will say that's about around the time the smoke would have cleared.
No, we have one more round per mechanically. It was 4 rounds.
Apologies. I thought it was 2.
This was 4.
Okay.
But this is the 3rd round. One more round back to my turn, then it goes away.
We are out of combat.
I hate that. Because he's invisible. I hate that. Great. I am going to do the thing where I go get the tree and mechanically nimble escape hide.
Okay.
To make sure that nothing's following me immediately.
Like the Grinch up in that corner of the ceiling, you're up in a tree. Someone meme that for me.
Yeah, and that's a 19 on a die. Yeah. So yeah,
Zito.
that will be everything I do.
Okay, Zito, you wait. And you wait. Sika.
Coward.
Whilst Robin has calmed a bit, you notice the waters as the tide is slowly coming back out. The corpse of Locke is slowly being pulled out to sea.
I want to get him.
You go and you grab him. Go ahead, Ben.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could just make a perception check on my turn to see, because like he's not here, but like, do I sense the danger?
You don't know
at
you
all?
turn
I don't know.
invisible.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Can I stuff the corpse in my bag of holding?
Yeah.
Cool. He's dead. He doesn't need to breathe.
Okay. you were just calming down.
Fair.
And then you look
Fair.
over and he's
Oh,
like,
no, I'm asking. Have I done it yet? No, I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet.
It sounded like you were doing it.
I'm very inclined to do it.
How do I hide a dead body?
I'm just like, so I was asking for mechanical purposes. I should have made that. Because it's just 2 feet, and he's a short.
Yes, it doesn't have. They don't have to breathe. They can go in there.
What'd you get on that perception check?
They can
21.
save the body
21.
to, like,
You listen.
Resurrection.
Your senses are highly tuned in right now, like you could hear a pin drop. You still hear the distant noise of the night fae creatures carrying away the dragon, but you don't hear Holic.
Okay.
Halavethea's breath.
Stand and breathe. The bastard is gone. And I'm gonna slowly just put my rapier back in. I would have dropped down to first rage at the end of last turn, so I'll come out of rage at this point.
Okay. She does not get up as the smoke eventually does dissipate. We are out of combat. But the stress and the pressure, you cannot know for sure that Holic isn't right behind you, ready to just lay any one of you out.
I'm confident enough in my battle experience based on that what I was able to perceive, that if he still is within range, he's not so close that I need to
You can choose to believe
fear.
that.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Be
what
confident
I.
in yourself. Go for it.
Even if I had rolled a 5 on the perception check and I didn't perceive him, but I could perceive like far off whatever. I mean, this is the conclusion that Zito is coming
Makes
to,
sense.
is that the enemy is not near any longer.
But on top of that, though, like, he just saw his dragon get dragged away. He has been reckless this entire time. Him suddenly going not reckless feels so weird. He'll be ready to pounce. That's what it feels like, based on what we've seen so far.
From Zito?
No, Holic.
Oh, okay.
Holic has been on it. He has not been. I mean, he's calculated, but he has not been sneaky calculated, especially
Yeah.
with what's happening. So who
he's
knows?
he's strategic, but he's in all things forward.
Yeah, I'm like, I
Yeah.
feel like he would be
Zito's-
looking and ready to fight.
Zito has a different perception about that because he spends so much of his time just enraged. He's like, that man is calculated.
Once we get Robin fixed, we'll just do the fairy fire and see who's around.
Are you leaving the coast?
I'm
You
staying with
leave poor
Robin.
Robin?
No, I'm staying with Robin until she's turned and trying to talk her out,
Okay.
tell her all the tricks and stuff that I've learned from people.
Helvetheus sits up and goes, "There they are. They're okay." Well, there's one of them.
I want to see.
And it's just
And
me going
lunch.
and lunch.
a giant seahorse that is just like breathing in with Sika and out with Sika
And just like
and in.
Oh, she's finally learned that she's a druid. How fun.
Oh, honey.
keeping the body at a side.
No.
The
Zito-
rest, I don't know about
Zito would
Hazard,
probably yell,
but
Robin! And then start to run.
Eventually, Helvetheus stands nearby and is doing the thing you do with whales and just a little bit of water,
Yeah.
a little bit of water, and then, you know, just friendly, not like touching, but just like reassuring pats.
Hey, what percentage do I have to roll for there to be a shooting star?
Sika, just run.
Hang
For
on, what moon
funsies.
phase? Hang on, no,
Right?
there's more to this than you realize.
She needs a shooting star.
Yeah,
I'm
there you
just
go.
gonna look
I can-
up
I can
if
find it.
there's a shooting star, and Jeff, you can decide if there's a shooting star or
Zito
not.
grabs
I thought
you
it
and-
was pretty funny.
Wish, make a wish.
You need a shooting star?
Okay, there is
Hazard
not
clock.
a shooting star.
Okay. Robin will eventually like take breaths and like look up And actually the fact that there's not a shooting star, like, makes her start to think maybe this is something that she did. And maybe not just, like, wish and luck and magic outside of her control. And is instead magic inside of her control. And she is going to very clumsily drop out of wild shape form. Falls into the water, gets drawn back in the current a little bit. Just what was that?
You were a giant sequatical horse. A sequin.
What? She's kind of like, she checks her horns are still there. She checks the tips of her ears.
Welcome in, dummies. Robin is discovering that they are in fact a druid. Maybe. We're not sure how Robin's processing the wild shape.
Robin's trying to figure out if she even wants to process this right now. And she looks and she knows Locke is there. She sees Zito and Helavathea like moving towards her. And seeing Zito makes it where she's like, I have to own whatever this was. In full, I can't, like, I want to be impressive. Like, I can't
Like, I need to
let
look
that
strong in
person
this
down.
moment.
Like, I need to look strong. So it's gonna be a bit of just, like, immediate acceptance, because Sika talked her through it, and Sika helped her, like, so she understands that she's safe with Sika, and then she knows for a fact that she's safe with Zito, so whatever just happened to her was something that she knows she's going to be able to handle, because she sees both of them right now. So she's gonna, like, wander onto the beach and just sit down next to Locke.
Okay.
She's
Kazark,
gonna
to that
hold
point.
back.
Kazark, are you out of the tree? Or are you still in the tree?
So it's giving Where's Waldo? It's giving those I Spy books.
Green and green.
Could you just like look? If you look into the tree line, Kazark's like looking out, but y'all probably can't see him. Just
Looking out, Kazark, you see the lifeless corpse of Locke. And
here's the thing. I think it takes for a moment, but I don't think he will think he's dead. Because this is exactly how he found him last time. Coming out of water, lifeless. And he's just gonna go. But you do see, like, suddenly, like, the tree just moved, or was it a branch, or was it a leaf, or it was Kazark just bolting out of the tree line and stumbling, coming over towards you, as fast as he can. And I don't think he didn't get to see the seahorse, unfortunately, which is sad. But he does see that everyone's safe, which is good. And will immediately run over to
you run over.
the corpse.
Robin and Kazark, you both watch as the plant creature that was bound to Locke is trying to wake him up.
I'm gonna try something, and I don't know if it's gonna work. And Robin is gonna look up to Sika, and she's gonna ask, she's gonna go like, could you back up? Maybe just a little bit?
Sika does. And
Keep going, food's here.
And she waits till there's like a 10-foot radius sphere away from Locke, and she is going to cast Wither and Bloom. Where the necrotic isn't going to hit anybody because 10 is clear. But so what she's gonna do is she's gonna wait till that's clear. She's gonna kind of clear the area around, like she picks up a crab, moves a crab, digs out a clam, throws it, and she takes a bundle of the golden dandelion seeds that she has, and she's gonna sprinkle it on top, and she's gonna cast the Wither and Bloom spell. But instead of wishing on another power, she's like, for the first time, gonna be like, maybe I can do it. And tries to like help. One creature, your choice, can roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is +3. I don't know if it will help at all, but...
The acid from the this Spriggan creature has never been able to hurt Locke because they were bound together. And the acid now starting to damage the corpse. The Spriggan creature quickly moves away. And as you cast this, you watch the dead eyes of Locke, which were initially kind of a grayish blue, sift into a gold. But the corpse does remain lifeless.
Could I try medical approach of CPR or anything of that sort? Like, I don't know
no
how.
Pulse. This is a corpse.
And what did Robin do?
Wither and Bloom put some temp HP into him, but you do watch as the Spriggan creature actively mourns.
So Wither and Bloom, it invokes both death and life within that 10-foot radius. So pretty much anything else that was like alive in that 10-foot radius, like, got necrotic damage, except for my target, which got healing.
The Spriggan creature does not seem to notice the damage it takes as it continues roiling.
Sika's gonna look over to Heliphethea and ask her, like, do you have anything that could help bring this person back?
She starts looking through her spell book. No, Hamian might be able to help, but I don't know if that's... Hamian might be able to help. But that's back in the city.
In Sika's way, being reminded of the city reminded him about the orbs that blew up. And he realizes he has nothing that he can do here. So he's gonna go and start collecting the shattered orbs.
Robin will look up at Helvetea, and she's gonna be like, we can't really go back into the city. We have things that we need to do. Would you be able to take Locke to your friend that can maybe help for us?
If I DM'd you.
I see it.
Please?
She looks up at the sky after where those Fae went. Roll persuasion.
The 19 plus a 5, 24.
I can get us there. We can all go together. And I can bring us back. We just need to clear out we just need to clear out the teleportation circle.
Okay, we can do that.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I'll take us to Hamian. And then we can come back here and continue. Oh. She puts on a mask. He goes, everything's gonna be okay. Hamian will be able to fix this.
Can I insight her, please?
Yes.
Dice want me to know. That's a natural 20.
Okay. She's being more confident than she's letting on, but there is a part of her that definitely believes this person can help. You do note that she is remiss to leave the party.
She doesn't want to.
She doesn't. Yeah, she does not want to leave the party. So she is relieved that she has found an answer that will involve the whole party coming with her.
Sure.
You all know that Kazwick is just staring at the body. Demeanor has shifted. He only glanced over when Helvetea said that she could take the Hamian. She keeps mentioning this Hamian person. And then that's when you realize he's still, because there's clearly wells forming. You can see the wetness starting to go down.
What's going through Kazrick's head?
I also need you to respond to the DM.
Oh, I saw that.
That's and through Zoom. But he is he has many answers to many things in this realm. He's literally if he doesn't know an answer, he creates the answer. That's how he differs from his tribe.
You have been presented with a potential path to take on that matter. There are lots of powerful people out there that can fix this. You know a few as well.
He also knows, though, that Locke is not a normal human or a humanoid. He's come to realize that multiple times over at this point. And sensing Helvetea's facade in a way, or more of the
Mixed emotions
24,
instead of
yeah.
as confident.
Confidence, there is a lot of lack of confidence from Kazwick. But he does wipe his eyes really roughly looks up at Halazea. What exactly can he do? And don't lie to me. Because there's somebody who can help if he can.
Noting that you saw right through her. He used to be a powerful cleric of the Stormfather, and now he's a powerful alchemist. He traded religion for science, but he still has the ability to resurrect.
Then let's go.
Big man, I need you to dig a hole.
And you're going to see Kazric get down on the ground and starting to whip something up. And it's going to take a little bit, not super long, but as enough of a time as it's going to take for, Zito to clear out this little space. And he's going to finish it. And it doesn't really say someone unconscious can't take it, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me just check one quick thing. Go to somebody else. Make sure.
Sika, what you got?
Sika's gonna come back to grabbing his orbs.
Okay, yeah.
and he is going to go up to the body and wait to see what Kazak's gonna do, but he's gonna start putting the body in the bag of holding.
Zito will not
Will
let you
not
do that.
let you. Before Zito moves, he won't let you touch him.
Are you going? Then Sika's look at it, he's like, let's be real here for a sec. Yes, he's dead, but are you going to carry him into a city and people are going to see you carrying a body, or do you want to respectfully put him in a place where he can be taken to where he needs to be?
The bite and the tone. Ooh.
Come on, we're not children here. I understand, but like, let's be realistic. We already had issues in the city. We don't need more.
Stika, do you think this is going to be the first time I carry a dead body in front of
Do you
civilization?
think this is the first time I cared?
Back away from the body.
They need to be brought in,
I know.
preferably
And
not
they will
being caught.
I'm so sorry. Well, I'll teleport us. We won't be walking through the city streets.
Okay, that's fine.
Kazric.
He started to make something and realized that he's forgetting vital ingredients. And you see rage starting to form on his face as he realized he can't make it at this moment. On top of somebody wanting to put a body into a bag. And he just, the growl that comes out of him is, I don't like to call different races who aren't human or elf as monstrous, but the growl that comes from him is extremely bestial. There's a savageness.
Hellevathea jumps a little.
And instead of making that, you see him shift an ingredient, put something else in, down it, as I make a potion of growth, become bigger, and pick him up.
As you pick him up, something falls out and into the now beachy, sandy floor. Robin reaches out, picks it up. It's a tightly wrapped, leather-bound book. You open it up. Oh, it's science. Okay, it is an artificer's mad ravings. And wrapped within the inside, there's a couple of pouches that are empty on the inside of the book, but it is clearly the mad ravings of I'm sorry guys. Ben, what's the name of Thyla's father?
Threnagar.
Threnagar. A Threnagar thatch.
Oh, you don't say. She's gonna. So Robin is going to take it and right back up and put it in her purse, pouch, bag.
And Kazric, as you pick up Locke, you see a glint of something in his open mouth. A metal anchoring on the roof of the mouth, and a smoky crystal lodged, not touching anything but the anchor, so that the tongue may be lifted for activation.
It doesn't seem like he in this kerfuffle actually got like something lodged in. It seems like it's always been there.
Yeah, it looks like a surgically implanted metal anchor on the roof of his mouth.
May I make a history check, not to know what it is, but to remember to come back to it later?
Yeah,
I think he is in.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Kazakh you all are seeing right now, that is a 15. Is a Kazakh who is. It is almost ritualistic how he's carrying this body. If anyone has ever seen druids work, not saying that all druids are the same, but you can tell there is a reverence in a way, and a personal touch as well, because he really cares about Locke. But he is acting as pallbearer meets nature guardian for Locke in this deathly state. Unfortunately, he knows death better than most because of the type of archdruid that his mother is. But yeah, he will lodge that knowledge of whatever that is for later. Right now, he just wants to get to whatever the hell they're going to get him alive.
Key, the vine spriggan, shambles along behind you as Zito, are you clearing a path?
I was actually going to
Yes, please.
pull a blanket out of my bag and present it to, I guess, Kazric now that he's carrying the body. Just, may I?
He'll nod his head.
Yeah. So I'll cover Locke's body in the blanket and pull it up. And as soon as I get to his face, I would close his eyes and mouth before covering him fully in the blanket.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll start walking back to the hole in the ground with the teleportation circle and just say, "Grieve now while you can. War is rife with many things, and the opportunity to feel is not one of them."
There is no
Sika,
response
Robin.
from Kazakh.
Sorry, Taylor's brain is working and sending you messages. Okay. Robin is going to kind of like walk up like beside Zito, as they're like heading back to the ruins and stuff. And like originally Robin was so ready to give Zito like this big old mouthful about like, how dare you take on the dragon alone, how dare you betray, like not betray her, but like leave her, and like you know, like she was ready to be like, I could have drowned, I could have died, but then like the fact that Locke is here and like did drown and did die, Robin just kind of like puts her hand in Zito's and like does like a little kid hold.
Sika, what you doing?
Sika went back to his block.
Yeah, fair. Cold
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah.
The writings don't make sense. It's not that you can't read them, it's that they're in strange shapes. It's almost as if there's multiple writings in a three-dimensional space, so the writing goes into the stone.
Pictures. Can't read those. Well, yeah, that's what I think we spoke about. Is just I can read all written language, but if it comes to something that is picture based,
This is not picture-based, so
okay.
it's if you were to crack the stone open somehow, there would be writing on the inside as well.
Oh.
Like the writing seems to go inwards in strange ways and such.
Okay, I don't have the capabilities of breaking stone. And
Well, also, I
especially-
don't know if you'd want to break the stone.
No, but also, why was a golem trying to get my stone from me? Like,
It's a great question.
what's that about? And so, so Sika will carry the block and follow along while trying to study more about it. And then is Helivitha on her own walking with everyone or something?
She's just kind of watching, nervously looking off to where the dragon was taken and looking towards the tree line.
I'm gonna walk with her to see if she can help me discuss a little bit more about this.
If we're walking back from the shoreline and I see you carrying this massive rock, I will offer to carry it back for you.
Oh, will you? My God, you have no idea how much that helps him so much because it's like nearly drowned for this stupid thing. So
Just
during
lifts it with one hand, like
Actually, Zito, it's surprisingly heavy. Even for a giant block of rock, feels heavier than a giant block of rock. So you go to be like, haha, one hand, two hands. Okay.
very dense. Must be all the knowledge or something. I don't know.
honestly, I feel it on that. It has a lot of, and you would hear in this moment with Sika a lot of sincerity and youthful wonder, about a compassion for the stone, because he's, as much as he's not been able to express it with anyone here, there's reason for him to be very focused and loving with this stone, and so that's why he's just trying to find more about it. But when he thanks you, he'll thank you for helping him, and then start telling you what happened to Rob and I as we descended through the roads. So
Eventually, Zito, you're able to get it up on the shoulder so you can take the kiddo's hand again.
Yeah. Just kind
I was
of
about to
like,
say, I was
off-
like, did you let go of my hand?
yeah, no.
Okay.
One of the first things that I'd probably just mumble to Sika was like, better be worth it. I fought a fucking dragon bitch for this.
I did what I can to keep it and Robin alive at the same time.
All
You
right.
did well. And then one thing I'm going to say to Robin before
Handle
hop off
myself.
no, it's, did you do it on purpose? The wild chick.
No.
A different day then.
Okay.
After about an hour or so, the rubble is made clear, and the party gathers around as this pinkish purple light begins to emanate from the mosaic of the stone of the teleportation circle. Let's go see Hamian. And everyone steps into the light and is teleported.
right before stepping into the light, Robin will take a minute after like she's collected herself a little bit, and she's gonna be like Velcro child to Zito for a little bit, and so before they step into the light, she's just gonna like look up at Zito and she's gonna be like, can you maybe not do that again? Like not take on the stuff alone and make me be alone. I know I had Sika and Locke, but like I feel like none of us have to take on any of this alone.
Zito will take a really deep breath and a long pause. When you can turn into a bear, then I will let you fight things.
I don't want to turn into a bear.
No, you will.
No. No, thank you. No, thank you. She's gonna like think of it like, okay, that's no. I said what I wanted to say. You don't get to say things. Robin dragged Zito onto the teleportation.
The surrogate little sister energy is real.
You were just supposed to say yes.
Shane, as we round out our night, also welcome friendos. Thank you for piling in. I'm over here. Welcome friendos. Thank you for the raid. Make a sleight of hand check. Sorry, make a dex save.
Oh, two very different things.
Yarp.
Someone's stealing from me. They're gonna die.
What? Me still? Never.
Oh, I'm so glad I had that heroic inspiration. 21.
21. First, Kazric disappears. Then Robin and Zito. And as Zito disappears, the rock remains and begins to fall. And you leap for it and grab onto it and disappear and you teleport. And that's where we're going to leave off for the night.
Excuse you!
Chat, thank you so much for being here. Thank you everybody who rated in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, everybody. I am Sir Feffers, the Dungeon Master for the Long Shot Table. And today, this has been Terraform. Tune in Thursday and Saturday as well for Windfall and Bayonet. We're gonna do a raid real quick. Please stick around. It helps us a ton. Helps the people we raid. But for now, head over to the Discord and if you want to get caught up. We've been doing this. We're on season 6, so you can get caught up on the YouTube. It's called Long Shot. You can throw it in the chat for me, Annie. And big ups to Annie for being an amazing mod. I think that's it for me. Let me throw it over to Shane Whalley.
I love the long shot where your shit gets stolen. Don't worry, I love it here. Hi, I'm Shane Wallace. Nice to meet you all. I was playing Sika, the Luminen Bard, College on the Road. It was a fantastic night. Again, you can call me, find me anywhere on the Shane Whalley. Fantastic night. Happy that the players didn't drown. It's unfortunate that our friendo did. But Sick is happy he's got his rock still. He's gonna have a rock. And not go all through that. Lose my rock. And so but he's now having a lot of thoughts of why this golem was seeking after this rock, and what entirely those fey creatures were, and why Superman's here. But
I should never have used that term.
He
flies head first.
The human rocket. But yeah, so it was a fun episode today. I'm excited to see next episode to see where this is going, because I am a little happily ticked that I'm not knowing what's going to happen for a week. And so
jingle.
right? Use the carrot stick. And so
Tune in next week.
I'll see you guys next week, because I'm not missing it. I'll see. I'll send over to Ben.
You said to me?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben Brainard.
The little rotating dice is covering your mouth. Just a little. There you go.
This is an ab workout. Oh. Thanks for watching. Do I wish I could have hit Holickthorn more? Yes. Am I happy that with the amount of times I've hit him in the face so far? Sure. Do I look forward to the next time that my fist gets to meet his face? Yeah, absolutely I do. Am I at all upset that his dragon got abducted by weird crow creatures? No. I feel nothing for that man. Nothing but hatred. I will fight him again, and when I do...
Dragon?
No. No, I hate him and the horse he rode in on. His horse is a dragon.
Fuck you and your high horse.
Whose horse is that? Whose horse is that? Next week, Zito is gonna pop into wherever like this with no rock on his shoulder and go, "That's a problem," and then we'll figure it out from there. Who knows? Wait, Feffers, you gonna be at my house next week?
Yeah, you'll be able to walk over and actually beat me up if you need to.
Okay, cool.
For the horrible
I'm gonna
things
buy
I'm putting the party through.
Sock'em boppers.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Why did I agree to that on the recording?
Days. That's me, Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. Find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I'm the writer and game master of Heinefall, the LARP in Texas. Check us out at heinefall.com. I'm playing Robin Ashfall, the druid rogue, who is slowly coming to learn that she has druidic powers, that living in a city greatly cut off, and also being a child with a very wishful mentality makes it very hard to believe in yourselves when you believe in so many others outside of yourself. She, like many other girls going from 17 to 18, is learning a lot about herself and a self-identity and becoming prideful in that self and her own power and what she is capable of doing. So there was definitely a huge step in that direction made today. But it goes to show that great steps in self-improvement cannot come without great support groups. So having Sika and Zito by her side as she is learning about herself, to have someone teach her and to have someone to lean on. I can't wait to see how this character is going to keep evolving and growing, and it's really fun to play, and I'm excited for what's next. I'm excited to see how she appears to her brother when she sees her brother again after years of changes. So I'll pass it off to Kazric, Omega.
Yeah, everybody, it's Omega here. Find me in many places at either Critical Bard or Crown. Crown for now on Twitch. Things will get switched as soon as they can. But basically, Critical Bard is back across the board. I play Kazric, the Apothecary Alchemist, which is a class made by Mage Hand Press. It is not Wizards of the Coast. It's a lot of fun. It's bombs. Today was a very interesting day Kazric and for just I think the show as a whole. I think we're getting to clearly see that even though he cares and has a lot of affection, I guess the best way to say it, for this group, he is not a part of this group. Not really. And also seeing the shift when it comes to Kazric and nature as a whole. Kazric seems very chaotic, but if there's one thing he knows very well, and that's respect of what is, and will always be, even if we go. And also, he cares a lot about Locke for some reason, which we'll find out later. And I'm very excited and worried about next episode, because if Locke can't be revived, I don't know what's gonna happen. That is like the wizard who has all the magic in the world not being able to use that magic to do the thing they need to do. He might be a tinkerer, but he is a druid in spirit. He's a nature healer in spirit, and if he can't do that thing, especially for why he's not even at his tribe right now, it's gonna hit harder than one may think. So, if this man, what's this man's name? Maslow,
Hamian.
What's her? Hamian. I don't know what the hell I was. If Hamian makes me mad, he's gonna bomb to his face. That's me. Pass it back to you, Feff.
All right, gang. Well, everyone pile into this rave. We're going to kick it with the Jay, who is an amazing veteran of the long shot table. But hey, real quick, those people who are supporting you, go show them some love. Whether it's tonight or tomorrow, something lighthearted and refreshing, go love on them. And all of everybody here, I think, had amazing developmental moment for their characters. And this was just a well done, gang. Great episode. Loved it through and through, and I look forward to next week. I hope you all have a phenomenal rest of your evening, and goodbye. And we are rated